Tower of God has taken the anime community by storm. With its high-paced action, contentious rivalries, and overall mystery surrounding the tower itself. But everything you think you know about the show is about to take a drastic turn, setting in motion a new paradigm for future events. Before we discuss that, cue the intro music! Before proceeding any further, this video contains big spoilers for episode 13 of Tower of God. So if you do not wish to know about future events or be spoiled, you should click off this video right now. Now, for anyone who decided to stick around, let's refresh your memory before we reveal this big mystery event. Bam entered the Tower of God because he wanted to find Rachel, but it turned out once he entered the tower that he was entered into a contest to climb the Tower of God via completing various trials. After successfully completing multiple trials, in the crown game, he was once again reacquainted with Rachel, and he became very excited about the notion of climbing the tower with Rachel. Rachel, however, seemed more or less ambivalent about being with Bam. In addition, her preference to wear a hood in public and avoid other contestants was a bit odd and cryptic. Bam did not seem deterred though, and when Rachel became injured due to Ho's actions in the game of tag, Bam volunteered to take the administrator's test to give Rachel the opportunity to continue climbing the tower. The following test placed Bam and Rachel in a bubble together as they waited for net dolphins to bring them up to the queen. During the test, the other contestants would have to stop the goblins, worms, and a powerful being known as the Bull, who is being controlled by Ren. After Ren was attacked by Lady Yuri and subsequently left the testing area, he sent the Bull after Bam and Rachel. Bam, to his credit, was able to fend off the Bull's attacks with his Shinsu, but it was obvious that the attacks were taking their toll on his body. And in his weakened state, Rachel decided to push him out of the protective bubble and let him sink to the bottom of the lake. While this turn of events was shocking, it was not unexpected, given Rachel's mysterious nature. But goddamn, son, did you get played? Afterwards, Rachel is carried up to the Queen Net Dolphin and is expelled from her bubble. She then informs the other contestants that Bam did not make it. Lion bitch! Got him! Henceforth, the other contestants learn they passed the test, but that Bam passed away, as they were unable to find his body. While the other contestants are in the dark, Rachel's betrayal is only known to her, which means she could dupe many of the other contestants on her path up the tower. And at this point, we have to ask ourselves the obvious question: why is it that Rachel betrayed Bam in the first place? Well, as we come to know, Rachel arrived at the tower before Bam, but as it turns out, she was not chosen by the tower like Bam. Infuriated and blinded by rage, Rachel refused to take the first test to climb the Tower of God that Bam took in episode 1. And subsequently, KHUN put Rachel behind a false wall in which she could observe Bam taking the first exam, making her even more enraged that the little boy that she was trying to abandon was climbing the tower and she was stuck at the very bottom, not even chosen whatsoever, leaving her feeling resentful about the tower's decision of choosing Bam and not her. So KHUN offered her a deal to climb the tower with the aid of the ghost, i.e. this large individual that we don't really know much about. And now you know the rest of the story. So it turns out Rachel was not really friends with Bam in the first place and was trying to get away from him as hard as she possibly could. But due to Bam's ignorance and attachment to Rachel, he got duped into a position in which he thought they were allies, but instead were mortal enemies. And if you're thinking, well, what happened to Bam? Is he really dead?
Yes! Yes!
Well, as it turns out, perhaps he escaped death yet, and there is still a path for him to climb the Tower of God. But you'll have to tune into episode 13 or read the manga to figure that out. Catch you on the flip side.